things that you shouldn't do around a girl that you love. One, do not praise another woman in front of her. She is going to feel that you love that person, you like that person, and that person has refused to accept you, and you are looking for another alternative, and she is now the alternative. Two, do not talk about your ex in front of her. Do not talk about your past in front of her. Your ex also has to do with your past. When you talk about your ex in front of her, it is going to make her to feel insecure around you, and not just feeling insecure around you. She is going to feel that you still love that your ex, and if that your ex returns back to you in the future, you are going to dump her ex and follow that your ex. Most especially when you talk positively about it, when what you are talking about your ex has to do with positive vibes, she's going to feel bad. Not just feeling bad, she's going to feel insecure in that relationship. Not just feeling insecure in that relationship, she's going to feel that you are still dwelling in the past. And if your ex eventually returns tomorrow, you are going to dump her ex for your ex and return back to your ex. So whenever you are around someone that you like, do not discuss about your past. Do not talk about your ex in front of her. Three, do not downcast yourself. Do not talk down on yourself. Do not bring down yourself. Do not talk negativities about yourself. Do not bring out the negative vibes around you. Do not front it in front of her. She might not even notice all these things that you are telling her about you, but when you start pinpointing it to her, she is going to look closely into it, and she will start noticing your flaws around all those things that you are pinpointing on her. She may end up saying, oh man, I don't think I can stand out with this kind of person. This is not the kind of a class of a guy that I want. But at first, when she's looking at you, she's looking at the perfect guy that she can date. But when you start pinpointing all these things for her, she'll start seeing flaws around you. She'll start seeing your faults. She'll start seeing your negative vibes. She'll start seeing the things that you don't like about yourself. She'll start looking closely into it, and she too will notice that she doesn't like it about you, and that may actually end that relationship that moment. And if it doesn't end that relationship that moment, in the nearest future that will end that relationship, because she is always going to point at it. So do not look down on yourself. Do not talk down on yourself. Do not talk poorly about yourself. Rather, be confident about whatever that is around you. Be confident with it. Talk nicely about yourself, and any woman that you meet is going to treat you nicely. Then the last one there is that do not promise a woman, or do not swear, or don't be too pushy. Yes, what I mean by don't be too pushy, there are some guys when they meet you in front of you, they will promise you heaven and earth. They will swear in the name of anything they hold dearly to, and when they are promising you and swearing all these things, they don't have it. They know they cannot afford it. They just want to get you. They are being too pushy. They start telling you how many kids they want to have with you, the kind of house they want to build with you, this, that, what they have and what they don't have. Some of them, when they are making calls like this, they will call it millions and billions. When they don't even have thousands in their account, they're calling millions and billions. And they end up accepting you because of your promises and swearing and being too pushy. And they come into that relationship, they find out, yes, she finds out that all those promises and all those swearing and all that pushy is nothing to write home about. You don't even have it. You just want to get her. You see, it start bringing a problem in your relationship. You start creating unnecessary problems in a relationship. So do not promise her. Do not push it too hard. Do not swear in the name of anything. You see, let me tell you, we ladies, we are narrow-minded. Our mind is not that broad. We don't think two-way. We think one way. Once we want to talk about something, once we want to think about something, we think straightforward. We don't think two ways. We believe once you promise us something, I promise you I'm going to do this for you. We have believed that you've done, if before you do it, we have accepted that you've done it. That means you're going to do it for her. So do not promise what you know that you cannot do for her. Because if she look out for it, she's not seeing it, it will start bringing problem in your relationship. It will start bringing a lot of problems here and there. Like, so when you meet a girl and you like her, don't go and be too pushy and start promising her what you know that you cannot afford. Just say some certain things you know that you can afford. If she likes you and if she wants you, she's going to accept you. She's not going to accept you because you're promising her heaven and earth. Yes, so there's some lady that when you promise her heaven and earth, they expect you to do it. Most